Hello, this is Maria, and in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this lovely suit card. And before I start, let's make sense of all the elements that you have in your kit. This is the lapel, the tie, the collar, and you got this little piece. Oh, that'll be a mystery piece. I'll show you what that's for. There is also... Okay, this is the knot for the tie. What are these for? And did you see a pocket? No. So I guess this is going to be the mystery. Okay, so, and you'll have a piece of basic black cardstock, which is the same size as where's my card base? Here's the card base, which is 4 1/4 by 11. And this is exactly the same size. Okay. And then you'll have a piece of basic white, which is actually 1/8 of an inch smaller. This is the shirt. Then there is a piece of basic white, which is 4 by 5 1/4. That goes for the inside. And there's an envelope. So let's put the shirt, the card base aside, and I'm going to concentrate on making the jacket. Okay, make sure that I stay in camera. I'm going to put on the lapel first. That out of the way, and I'm putting it on with dimensionals, and I'm using the little black dimensionals. Just going to remove the covers. Notice I put them along the outside edge of the lapel so that when the tie gets put on the jacket, there's room for the tie underneath the lapel. So just start at the bottom, match up the V at the bottom, and hold on to it, and whoops, finger got stuck here. Just match the edges. Oh, now this is not cooperating for me. Don't stick there yet, thank you. Just match the edges to lapel and just let it drop. And this one, who was eager to get attached to the jacket, had to be guided to the edge. Oh, I don't know whether that sounded good. Anyway, I'm going to put a glue dot along the bottom. Another use for my handy picky tool, not the proper name. There. Okay, now I'm going to make what's called the faux pocket. And how I did that, I die cut a regular pocket, and see how there's stitching along the top. I'm going to cut that off, but not yet. I die cut 2 tie ends. 2 tie ends. And I thought they looked like hankies, the tips of them. So I'm going to put them behind here. 2 of them. There, doesn't that look like hankies? Okay, so I'm going to put this down wrong side down. I'm going to use some Tombow. So I'm going to bring out my silicone mat. And just a little bit of glue at one end. And got to put this on upside down just to make sure the right side is facing up. There we go. And I just put it at a little angle. You can kind of play with that and see how you like it. I quite like that. Now, isn't that better than learning how to tie a knot? Okay, now I'm just going to snip that off. And there we have a faux pocket with hankies. And I'll just put it right there. And I'll just put a little tombow, just a little bit behind there. There. And the jacket front is made. So we'll just put that aside while we concentrate on working on the shirt. Now for the shirt, we'll need this piece of basic white. We'll need the collar, and this actually goes behind the collar. It serves two purposes. One, it provides a bit more stability to the collar, and second, this could be colored with flesh tone markers to mimic the neck. So I'm just going to put a little tombow on the back, and then add this little strip is about 1 1/4 inches long by, I believe it's 1/4 of an inch. But you want it flat with the top and not peeking out below here. Now we're going to add this to the midpoint of the shirt. Now you can measure this if you want, or I have a piece of copy paper that is the exact same size as the shirt, and I will fold it in half and lay it at, match up the edges, and then the fold will be at the midpoint of the shirt. And when I take it off, it should be the midpoint, but I always double check. I'll lay it on my grid paper here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, it's at the midpoint. Okay, so I'm going to put this just back under. And I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to put some tombow on just 1/2 and lay it down. Lift this up, and I'll just put it right on the shirt. And there we have the collar on. Now let's look at the tie. And I'm going to add the knot to the tie with dimensionals. And I already have 2 on there. You can use one regular size one. And we'll put the tie on the front of the shirt. Now I want it to go underneath the collar, so I'll just lift the collars up a little bit, and I'll put a little bit of tombow on the back of the tie. And when you're happy where it is, just kind of press down. Now we have the jacket front and we have the shirt. And now we just add the jacket front to the shirt. I found this was the easiest way to make this suit card. I tried all different ways, believe me. And after about making 10 or 15 of them, I said, oh, this is a much easier way of doing it. So I'm adding the 2 together, and then I'll add it to the card front. Now here's the card front. And if for some reason you didn't add this on straight, that happens. And the little piece, I think I have room to, maybe the glue isn't set yet. I have time to, oh good, I have time to adjust it. Okay, if not, you can just take your scissors and just trim it off. Sometimes you think you've got it on there straight and it's not straight at all. I think it's a little bit up here at the top too. Okay. Just when you think you're saying, oh, this is great. Okay, now we'll just add a little tombow. I deliberately cut the shirt a little bit smaller, hoping that if I put it on a little off kilter, I would have that little bit of play, but obviously that didn't happen. So just match it up exactly to the card front. And then we'll add this to the inside of the card. And don't let me forget the rhinestone for the tie. A little bit of glam. Oops. Didn't get that in straight either. Must be my day for making crooked cards. Okay, rhinestone. Right, here we go. Rhinestone. There, isn't that a spiffy card? Yes, no, mustn't forget the envelope. Now with the envelope, I've just put an extra tie down the side. You don't have to do that, but I thought it's kind of a nice touch. Now, let me just show you a couple of other cards I made with the dies. Here's one with a blue suit, and this is a different pattern of the designer paper. I kind of like this one. I embossed it with the Argyle embossing folder, and even the shirt is embossed with the timeless texture and all these little buttons. And this one is elegant. It's the pinstripe suit. The tie is stamped and then die cut. But I only put one little, actually this hanky was made with the knot of the tie. So you can use your imagination. And I put 2 buttons down here. I didn't put any buttons on our shirt card, but certainly there are buttons in your pack that you can put on your suit. So here is the project, the suit card for the class to go. Have fun making it.